Hey Capricorn, I'm David. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to do your Celtic Cross reading for August. If you're new to tarot, please note that this is just a general reading, so it might not resonate with you, everyone. But if it does resonate, uh, feel free to take it. If it does not, leave it here. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Do, do, do. Starting off Capricorn, we have you showing up as the Ten of Wands. Crossing, we have the Ace of Wands. That should be your focus. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Most recent, we have the recent past, we have the Fool card. Showing up in your strength, we have the Magician. In your recent or near future, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. We have the Six of Swords as your adjusted approach. Next, we have the Six of Cups, is what else you need to know. We have the Sun card as your hope or fear. I mean, the Star, sorry, the Star card. And then we have the Strength card in reverse as your potential future. I'm not sure why, like, while I was shuffling, I got a little bit happy. Wow. So let's see. Hopefully, let's dive in, see what's happening here. But maybe there's a reason why I just feel like I got a little bit of happiness from as I was doing your spread. So let's see. Starting off, we have the Ten of Wands, burden, extra responsibility, hard work, completion that's been caused by the Ace of Wands, new projects, inspiration, eager to create, urge to create, willpower, desire. So I just feel like this is just the typical Capricorn type of energy, or it just seemed like you're gonna be busy. Maybe you feel like maybe you're gonna be stretching yourself to the limit. Because with the Ten of Wands, as you guys see, the guy is struggling. He's struggling to carry all those wands up and being crossed by the Ace of Wands. It makes me feel like it's gonna be something new, another layer that's gonna be um added to it. If it's not something that you're already doing, it's definitely could be a brand new role, brand new project that you're gonna be walking into in it and then or if this hasn't happened yet, just it might be something that I guess good news for some of you. It's like say if you have been a Capricorn who's been looking for a new role, new job, it seems like some of you gonna be getting it, but it's gonna really, really require a lot of your time, a lot of hard work. 'Cause it might be a little bit challenging. What should be your focus? We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Greed, indulgence, material loss, stubborn, observe, we're obsessed with wealth and status, financially debt. Now, I'm just gonna take the positive for that one, Capricorn. Like, yes, I know some people might find being like, I guess it's not good to be greedy in a sense, but if you're putting this focus or you're working this hard to develop the wealth for yourself, maybe you don't feel like you have enough money to sustain yourself, your family, or protect yourself for the future. That like as far as like you working this hard, it makes sense. I don't necessarily feel like you just putting this extra work in for no reason. I feel like there's a reason behind that. So I just feel like you're working hard and you're chasing after these you're fine with this new additional responsibility because you need the extra money to really help yourself for your future, and it could be yourself and your family. In your recent past, we have the Fool card, new beginnings, possibilities, optimism, trust on life. Yeah, you kind of just, I guess you've been in this mode of like putting yourself out there, like in a sense, like you maybe you were a or found yourself feel like you was not pushing yourself to the limit where you wasn't earning enough to really acquire the things that you desire or you things that you want out of life. So you decided in the recent past, like, no, I'm gonna uh, push myself to the limit essentially, or try to go after bigger roles or take on more responsibilities to really go after the things that you desire. What's showing up in your strength? We have the magician card. Action, creation, manifestation, power, self confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, creativity. So yeah, you have the I feel like with the strength card, I mean the magician showing up in the strength card is like you have the skill set, you have the know how to acquire or achieve whatever you want to do. So that's great. In my opinion, that's a great card to show up in your strength because you have the tools to do whatever you would like to do or things you want to do. Moving forward, we have the Three of Swords in reverse in your near future. Negative self talk, um, forgiveness, optimism, recovery, moving on. Now, I feel with the Three of Swords in reverse, is for me. I feel like it's a compensing a compass. Sorry, a few different aspects. For some of you, I feel that there's a little bit of like self doubt. Like, say if you're walking into a bigger role, some of you might feel uncertain that you have the ability to do it. But as I mentioned, the magician is showing that you do. But it just maybe a little bit of like a negative talk, like you might be responsible for making larger decisions, like your decisions have a higher price tag or cost associated with it. So that's a little bit of like uncertainty there. But then the other story that came to me is also in regards to people, where you gonna if you find yourself like now having more authority, especially if you're like say moving into like a management position or something, I feel like now you just gonna have to learn to like say if this was like an existing job or maybe you had like a a hard line of like not dealing with people who are dishonest, right? It feel like you're gonna have to your challenge is gonna be is like how do I because okay let me because this is something that actually I've been trying to I guess talk to people through and deal with my personal life too is like sometimes people that are dishonest is really hard to really trust. I mean, of course, it's hard to trust them, but these dishonest people could be very skillful in a certain category. So if you do find yourself dealing with that Capricorn, where you have incidents of you can't really trust say certain personnel to really tell you the truth, or you on a personal level, you know that's not good for you, not good for the company, but you still find or you identify some usefulness that this person or some value that this person do or persons do bring to the company. So it seems like there's like you trying to evaluate how to manage these personnels or how to quarantine these people so that they don't have access to, I guess, to cause more damage and just serve in the useful capacity that you see that they bring to the company or to you. Moving forward, as your suggested approach, we have the Six of Swords, transitions, change, leave it behind, releasing baggage, moving on. So yeah, I just think it's for the Six of Swords. I feel like it's just telling you just to continue going forward with whatever you're focused on, what you're trying to build towards. It just seems like you have the, as I mentioned, you have the skills, the tools, the know-how to achieve whatever you want to achieve. It's just telling you to keep pushing forward. You just can't. It's gonna be some new challenges, but just like keep on the same path, keep pushing yourself. Moving on, we have the Six of Cups as what else you need to know. Familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing childhood memories, innocence, joy. Yeah, I feel like maybe that's why. Like one, okay, is just the two quick stories. One, don't uh don't forget to find moments to celebrate your accomplishments, Capricorn. But at the same time, if you are a very ambitious Capricorn, there's also like a recognition in my mind. Like don't kill your own dreams. Keep pushing for it, right? I see a lot of like confirmation, like telling you to keep going towards what you want because you seem like you have everything that you need to achieve it. Moving forward, we have the star in your hope or fear. Hope, calm, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality, fortune, good omens. Yeah, I feel like this is how you see yourself, right? You yeah, I feel like the with the star card, I just feel like it's someone that is you've been wanting to be acknowledged for, like you feel yourself as being like the main face or like a key player, and like and you want that recognition of like towards like to as like one of like the key leadership personnel to help the success of whatever project or thing you're working on building. Like that's kind of what you desire. You want some type of recognition and I don't want to say respect, but I guess it could apply for some of you where you want the respect. You want people to know what key role, what key part you contributed to the overall success of the organization. And lastly, closing it out, we have the strength card in reverse. As your potential future, inner strength, self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, low energy, new raw emotions, struggle, pride. Now, I'm gonna read it in both ways how it came to me, to be honest, Capricorn, where I feel like the self-doubt and the weakness, and I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat it for you guys. I feel like that is a something that you are gonna feel, and only thing I can say is that should be expected in a sense of, and this is something else I tell people. Normally, when you're stepping into the shoes of something new or trying, or you're taking on a new responsibility that you never have dealt with before, it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. You're gonna feel like you don't, it's gonna make you doubt yourself, right? You're not gonna feel sure of yourself, and it's gonna make you feel uneasy. And what I tell people, that type of feeling is the feelings that you are supposed to walk towards, because those are the that's like I I mean I'm not a medical professional, I'm not a scientist, none of that. I feel like that's like that's your body sending you your mind or whatever a chemical reaction of like a little bit of anxiety, right? Like you don't feel so confident about whatever new task or responsibility that you're going to be doing. And because like as we saw, you see yourself in this leadership role as a leader, or as a star role, as a star, as a leader, you usually be the one that's working ahead of everyone else, right? So you're going to find yourself in situations having to make decisions or be the first one to do something that's going to make you feel doubtful. But I urge you to walk towards that because one is just something that you over time, I think you will learn to deal with better. So over time, the more you do it, it'll become less of an issue for you, or you just just get used to feeling uncomfortable. But it's also like it will allow you to acquire the experience, but that's also like you challenge yourself to expand your skill set. So if anything makes you feel uncomfortable, it seems like you are going to feel a little bit uncomfortable at times, but it's just you taking on a new challenge, or you taking on something for the first time that's going to make you feel uneasy. But at the same time, I do feel like with the opposite side of it, you might just gonna have moments where you feel like a little bit overworked, below, like as in because you're gonna you. It seems like you're gonna be extremely busy working on building this empire that it seems like you're focused on. Where you're gonna feel a little bit. It's gonna be challenging. It's not gonna be all smooth sailing, but I definitely feel like the more and more and more you continue to challenge yourself, it's gonna pay off for you. You're gonna become more well-rounded, and eventually, it's gonna allow you to acquire everything and build the empire that you really desire. So, this is a message I got for you guys. Let me know how you feel about it. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, leaving a comment, or subscribing to the channel. Besides that, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.